All right, a couple of updates here. I wasn't able to do the Sunday shitbag roundup because we had storms in the area. We were on and off losing power, and then the the Wi-Fi was obviously affected too, so I couldn't do it. So in lieu of the shitbag roundup, I'm going to do a couple of updates for everyone here today. The first one starts with more that we're learning about Renee Good, the essentially professional protester who was shot by ICE for trying to run an ICE agent over. There is new video now showing that the agent had moved to step in front of the vehicle, and she drove forward anyway, despite that other agent being there. Now, the left is making the argument, excuse me, the left is making the argument, oh, well, there was no one in front of her when she was trying to move, and then there was a person there. Like, yeah, that's how life works, and then you don't run over the person who steps in front of the vehicle. Just like when someone's standing on the sidewalk and then they go to a crosswalk, and I'm driving down the road, so there was nobody there in the middle of the road when I was driving, and then someone stepped off the sidewalk, and then there was a person there. So, because they didn't exist prior to that point of being directly in front of me, I'm cool to just keep going. If someone steps in front of your car, you stop. I don't give a shit what the circumstances are. You stop. Unless they're rioters and protesters, then, you should drive straight through. But, she decided to keep going, even though there was an ICE agent in front of her. They were trying to open her door. She tried to drive off. She was refusing instruction. She should have stopped, put it in park, gotten out of the car, and complied with the orders. She didn't do it, and she caught a bullet for it. Unfortunately, her shit family has received from the GoFundMe was like, 1.2 million or something. So a whole bunch of losers donated to that piece of shit family. But we're learning more about her background and who she follows. You can see here, Governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, the Colorado Democrats in general, and Antifa, which she may have been a part of. Liberal Hive Mind talks a little bit about this.
Its Instagram account, and as you can see here, we have her follower list, and she's only following a few accounts, but you'll notice one of those accounts happens to be Antifa, or at least one particular Antifa account. Yeah, so much for she was just an innocent bystander, a person who had nothing to do with the anti-ICE obstruction. Here's an open association with a domestic terrorist organization. She was obviously another propagandized leftist who got dragged into this culture of left-wing domestic terrorism, but that's not the only social media link that people have unearthed. I've also got this from Andy No. It appears he found her Venmo account, and as you see on the account, the image features a BLM logo, and also made public is a payment in 2020 where she paid someone, allegedly, for, quote, terrorism. I mean, come on, this is real simple stuff. This person was a professional agitator, somebody who was deeply indoctrinated into this far-left culture of terrorism. And no, this is not a scapegoat. This is a serious problem. These people have become a serious problem, and the idea that I would now defend them or feed into this narrative as if she's the victim, give me a frickin' break. She's not the victim, she's the problem. She's part of the problem. She's possibly a symptom of the problem. And this is a problem that can no longer continue to be ignored, because it's getting worse and worse every single day. These are not political activists. They're agitators. They're who
have proper documentation yet to be returned to this country. This should not be allowed in a country that roots in itself in freedom and liberty. There is no freedom when you are being detained and your government is being turned against you. This should be appalling to everyone.
I mean, come on. All these people do it.
And then some
in the same way that you are unaliving American citizens who pose no threat and abducting people without due process, I will do the same to you.
Dear ICE. So he's going to abduct an ICE agent, is what he's alleging. Here's this fucking pedophile.
Here's a message from your friendly neighborhood leftist. Not all of us are going to stop at snowballs in the future. So maybe think twice before you just start randomly shooting into vehicles.
This is bravado from cowards who it's not happening in their area or their neighborhood. So, they feel like they can come out and do a video of this. I guarantee if ICE shows up, one, they're not going to do anything. Two, they're going to whine and cry like the bitches they are when ICE detains them.
Some of us aren't just going to randomly fire into things.
Here's another
Some
faggot
of us actually know how to aim.
It is time to fight. It is civil
war
time.
We have to show
up with guns. We have to. There's no other way around it. I don't care if I don't have a Minnesota carry permit. I'm unarmed right now, but this is the last time I show up to face these guys without a weapon. The time for peace is over. The time for any means necessary is right now.
These people have been so deeply propagandized, and especially on the ICE issue. I actually have a video that kind of puts it into clear perspective, how so many of these leftists have had their minds warped. They've been propagandized to the extent that they believe they're fighting some sort of fascist Gestapo force. They're fighting the next Holocaust, and the victims are the illegal migrants.
Get one, then they're gonna break the door down.
That's fine, but I don't want to open the door if they don't have a warrant. Because this was my DoorDash lady. I don't even know the lady. She just ran to my house.
All right.
I have a baby here. Like, I really don't know what to do.
Like, I really don't know what to do. What do I do? This fucking dumb leftist bitch is crying. So apparently she got a DoorDash. ICE was hunting the driver down. The driver runs into her fucking house. And she's protecting this person.
I'll open the door if the police, say that I have to open the door, but, like, I don't know what to do. This lady just was shot yesterday. Now, I ordered and there's people outside my house. I literally ordered DoorDash, and now there's ICE agents around my house because the lady ran in my house, and I don't know what to do because I don't know. They have no warrant. They have no warrant. They said that they were gonna get one.
Can I just get a warrant? I just want a warrant, man. I got my child in here.
This is her ID.
They said
she is a U.S. citizen.
They said they ran her place.
This was my DoorDash. The fact that you guys are tormenting. I'm Native American.
I'm Native American. On my brother's side.
You guys will not shoot anybody. You did yesterday.
And you had your hand on your gun this whole time you've been here, dude.
You had your hand on your gun the entire time.
She's harboring an illegal immigrant. She's committing a crime.
Every time
she immediately jumps to the person who.
Every time that they're confronted, they're yelling and screaming about something. They all sound the same. It's like they all are from the same playbook. Retards who just scream and go, they just lose their minds. There's no proper thought process going on for these leftists at all. And what's ironic is they actually believe they're smarter than everybody else. They believe that they're a step above you and they know what's really going on. And then they're confronted and you see them in these situations and they are just the most unhinged idiots that you've ever seen. More information is coming out about this woman. I don't know if it had it on my, if I had put it on my page, but that she was a professional activist. Yeah, this is when the donations were paused. I was hoping it was going to be suspended and removed, but they allowed it to go through, and she got the $1.5 million. But here's the dumb bitch that was shot right there. But I wanted to see if... So she was 37 years old, allegedly lost custody of her two older children, fled to Canada after Trump run in 2024, career as a poet, so a loser with no job, moved to Minneapolis from Canada to fight for the rights of illegal aliens, enrolled the only child she has custody of in a Southside Family Center school, and it's a left-wing indoctrination center. That's where her child goes to school, the Southside Family Charter School, whose mission is to put social justice first and prioritize involving kids in political and social action. Through her involvement with the school, joined ICE Watch, a national coalition of activists dedicated to disrupting ICE raids, lost her life while obstructing ICE as a result of assaulting a federal law enforcement with a deadly weapon or car. If you want to be a serious country with law and order, anything short of outright abolishment of the 19th Amendment, which is that women can vote, I believe. This is the face of chaos, instability, dangerous empathy for criminals, and reckless disregard for the law. I mean, she was a professional activist. The poet thing wasn't going anywhere. In her own bio, I think she put shitty poet. And she was a shitty human being, too. And it's quite possible that she was being paid for her efforts. And the left, here's some stuff I reposted. Her wife pushing her around in a little Dykes car. But, now I just fucking lost what I was going to say. But, the left going around and saying that I've seen this multiple times from people. He's a legal observer! He's a legal observer! There's no such thing as a legal observer. It's not an official title. You don't have a special permission to be in an area. You're just an asshole standing on a sidewalk. I'm a legal observer if I'm standing on a sidewalk and I'm watching the cops arrest someone. Technically, I'm a legal observer. As long as I don't interfere with anything, I have the right to stand on the sidewalk and use my eyeballs to watch what's going on. So the left throwing around this, now they're going after legal observers. There's no such thing. There are no protections. There's no legal protections. You can get your stupid little title from some organization, but it doesn't actually mean anything at all. And when you're getting in the way and you're obstructing justice and you're obstructing ICE and the ability for them to do their job, you're breaking the law. You're not some sort of observer with special protections and everything else. So the more information that comes out about this person and the wife, the more that you learn that they are just absolute left-wing pieces of shit. And I'm not shedding any tears for these dumb bitches. Leave ICE alone. Let them do their job. This is what the American people voted for. And there was another video here, too, where they had another a suspected illegal that they cornered at a gas station. Smashed the window and dragged the man from the car. So, you know, he's being an asshole. He's refusing to get out.
1, 2, I'm gonna break it. Open the door. Open it. Say last warning.
Say, I warned you. Now he tries to shift over, run, fights them. Like he's holding on to the car, tooth and claw, so they can't drag his sorry ass out. All you had to do was comply.
Hey, go one way or the other. Don't go both ways.
Of course, lefty morons following ICE around, screaming. These people have no job, no life. Nothing better to do than to harass ICE when they're trying to do the job that the people want them to do.
Back up, back up. Back up.
All the left-wing retards blowing whistles and honking horns like you're doing nothing but being annoying. See, do they end up getting the loser out of the car? Yes, they do. You're going home, SA! Enjoy your flight, Holmes. They put up quite the fight. They have to drag him out of the car.
Stay back. Back up. Back up. You're quiet, back it up, don't you understand?
There you go. I'm sick of their stupid faggot whistles and horns. So thank you, ICE, for everything that you're doing. And, you know, we're learning more information about who this scum is. And they're the worst of the worst in our society. You know, they're criminals. They're scumbags. They're pedophiles. That's what a lot of the left is. It's a mix of all of that, of all of the worst things a human being could be. So there's no sympathy here for this trash. But I do have sympathy and empathy for the ICE, again, the ICE agents that are having to deal with this crap and having to deal with this left-wing garbage that's doing this all the time. I mean, that gives me just an absolute headache. Listen to their stupid whistles, their stupid drums, and their blaring car horns. Just the mental resolve these guys have is amazing to deal with the worst people on a day-to-day basis. All right, like, share, and subscribe to the show. Thanks very much, and I'll talk to you again real soon.